Good afternoon. Mike Bergeron with Free Press Houston. It's a pleasure to talk to you.
Nice to talk to you.
Um, Tell me about filming the tennis scenes where we see Emma and Steve volleying back and forth. Obviously you have to get a constant volley going. How long did that take, and what was involved?
Well, it took 4 days to shoot the match, and it was a really important part of this process to try and get that right. Not only just filmically, but to get 1973 professional tennis, as it was.
I was going to say it took 4 months.
Well,
actually,
it did. Yeah, it's true.
Most of the work was in the preparation. We had Steve and Emma practicing. Steve did a lot of work on his tennis game with Lorne Cole, who was Bobby Briggs' coach at the time, and one of Bobby's best friends. And then we had, tennis doubles who really practiced a lot of the style of play, but also some specific plays from the actual match.
Yeah, we took the original broadcast and cut it down. We even added music to it to kind of give the feel of what the film might be like. And then our tennis pros just practiced the
plays over and over.
Points,
yeah, points. And then they, when we shot it, it wasn't choreographed specifically, but they sort of knew all the moves at that point.
How would you shoot the doubles so that you couldn't tell it was the actors?
Movie magic. No, we used special effects to make it seem as if it was them and Steve, but
their body types were pretty close.
Yeah, that was the funny thing is that Emma, as a dancer, was quite slight, and so one of the first things she did was just develop, her whole physique, and she actually added 15 pounds of muscle to get to a level where her body was identical to the professional player that we used.
Yeah.
There is a lot of magic in the movie, and it isn't just the tennis scenes. Some of the establishing shots, like there's a shot of the car going along the horizon with the windmills, which I just thought, wow, what an awesome shot. Or some of the night shots in there. And then there's also this shot at the beginning where Steve, doesn't he throw a piece of paper or hit a piece of paper and it goes...
Yes.
The trash.
Yeah, he hits it with his tennis racket.
Was that something that just happened, or was that something that...
That was in the script.
That was all planned. It was, what was great is that we were able to work with a cinematographer, Lena Stengren, who we've known for years. When we do commercials, we kind of test out different DPs, and Lena is one of our favorite cinematographers, and so we had a shorthand, and we studied a lot of Altman films and Cassavetes films, and really wanted the film to look like it was made in 1973, and so it was of course shot on film, and we used a lot of zoom lenses, and
but the tennis, part of it with Bobby's character was how to kind of communicate who he was, and where are we finding him in his life when we meet him, which is he's kind of a kept man. He has this office job that he's not very interested in, and he has a path of being a tennis star, and I think just the feeling like it's passed him by, and he's missing it. He misses the action.
Right. Billie Jean King was one of the technical advisors on the film. Were there others?
Yeah, we had a former pro, Vince Spadilla, who helped us coordinate all the tennis, had Lorne, who worked with Steve, and he's actually a character in the movie, played by Eric Christian Olsen. So we had a lot of help in just getting it correct. But for what it's worth, all the tennis was actually authentic play. There were no computer-generated balls. We made a very clear, choice to shoot it in the style of the way we experienced TV tennis on television. We stayed in wide shots and we didn't cut it up. We just wanted you to see both sides of the court and see it come down as we all experienced in 1973.
And of course, being from Houston, it's always a thrill to see the Astrodome.
I know.
Oh my God.
We sent our special effects team to Houston, and they used some special scanner that scanned the inside of the existing
arena. But the funny, just looking at pictures, we had never been there, but some of the suites at the Astrodome were so over the top that if we had duplicated them perfectly, no one would believe. They would say, "Oh, those sets are those are so overdone." I don't know if you've ever seen those suites, or the
barber shops.
What do they call it? The officers' suite or something, where there was the place where the owner's suite. Yeah. And I don't know if you've seen pictures of those rooms, but they're incredible.
In choosing the stock shots of the Astrodome, there's a couple of what look like 1970s era shots, or were those treated to make it look like that?
No, you're exactly right. We used a lot of footage from the period, and and of course we used all of Howard Cosell's original commentary and some clips of him, and the footage of Nixon and Howard K. Smith, the evening news broadcaster.
And then all of the Ricardo Montalban and Lloyd Bridges and Roosevelt Greer and all of Chrissy
when you're telling a story about sexism and all the issues that we try and explore, it's great to be able to just go directly to the source and not try and fabricate something. When it's so interesting just to see the real thing.
Have you seen the ABC television movie that was with Holly Hunter and that?
Yes.
Yes, we did. That was one of the first things we saw.
I have not seen that, but does that movie go as in depth into the relationship between Billie Jean King and Marilyn?
No, exactly.
Not at all. Yeah.
That was one of the things that made us.
It's kind of a light comedy almost. It's not. It was made for Showtime, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure. But it was made. But the reason we felt it was important to tell this story is that there was a whole world happening behind the headlines, behind the TV coverage, particularly in Billie Jean's life, but also in Bobby's, and so we felt like
it made the match a lot more interesting if you knew all that was going on in their lives, before stepping onto the court.
Right.
And Mike, we have time for one last question.
Oh wow, time flies. You guys do a lot of commercials and music videos. Do you have any specific commercial or music video that you consider your favorite?
Yeah.
Well, they're a little bit like our children. We love them all, but no, I there's a couple. I mean, we did a Volkswagen commercial years ago with
Nick Drake's
song Pink Moon that was an important boost in his, where he sold all
250,000
all these records. He sold more records. He unfortunately had passed away, but people discovered his music through our commercials, so that was very satisfying.
I think, what we love to do is, music, work with music and visuals, and we've done that both in commercials and videos, but And the fun part, too, of videos was always just working with the bands and collaborating with bands, which is similar to putting a cast together. You know, we always feel like we're putting a band together when we cast our movies. Like, you know, you want them to all kind of work together like a band, making music, hopefully.
Yeah.
Do you think that the unproduced script used guys will ever make it into a movie?
You have done your homework.
Wow.
I'm impressed.
It's a great story. I mean, we
Yeah,
love that
I would love to.
concept.
You know, it's a huge undertaking, and you know, oh my God, we spent a year and a half of our lives on that, but it just wasn't the time. So I hope so. It's a great project.
Well, listen, guys, and thank you very much for your time, and best of luck with the film. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you. Nice talking to you. Take care.
Okay, bye.